Hey, what's up, guys? So I did have a 2 and 2 day, so it was a little bit on the green, very slightly. I want to show you guys something, just for the people that were just overall, like the picture of what's going on here. So in November, I'm gonna just go over the numbers real quick. You can see November we had $1,700 right there. Now this includes, I always do at the end of the week and the end of the month, I always do like a review on what happened. So you can see I was at $1,700 in November, and then in December I was at almost 19. So I was getting closer to almost $2,000 a month. And then in January, which was this month that just happened, I went all the way down to 1,000. So I actually went down. So there's a few key things that I noticed. Number one is that I raised my unit size from $50 to $100. So what started happening is that when I would lose a lot more money. Not only that, but the biggest issue was that some plays I would do half a unit, and the other stuff I would do full units. So even though I was winning on some days, I would actually lose overall because the unit size on the losers were bigger than the losers. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, my bottom line is that I didn't keep the correct unit size throughout all my plays. So I did have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 losing days out of 31. And overall, like I still made $1,000, but it was a tough month overall. But either way, we're on to this month. I did have the scrapers finally fixed. I already have two plays that I'm going to share with you guys if you stick around. I appreciate that. And I'm going to give you guys here. I'm just going to kind of go through the process. I have not looked at all of this information as of. I was actually going to go through this and then come on the live, but I figured might as well just do it on the live. So I do like the Pacers. I'll tell you straight up. I have it went from a 5.5 to an 8.5. So I did take the Pacers at a -5.5, and I'll show you the slip now for that. Let's see. That's not it. It's right there. I took it at a -5.5 for the Pacers. So what another thing I noticed too is that I work a lot of hours. So at night I was checking all these numbers and stuff like that. And I said, maybe I should just wait because the injuries don't come out till the next day anyway. So that's what I did today. So that's why I haven't really gone through I went through all of this, but without all the data. I hope that makes sense. But let me just explain why I'm going with the Pacers. They went from a 5.5 to an 8.5. It did shift in the Pacers' favor. The money and the handles all over the Pacers. The line did go shift up dramatically, so that's a 9-point significant increase on the over. I still don't know why that is. Maybe the Hawks are depleted. I don't know. Professional money's all over the Pacers. Like I said, it's already moved that way. Trey Young is questionable. Let me take a quick glance at Trey Young. Let's see. Trey Young is questionable, but he's green right here, so that's more than likely he's going to play. So, anyways, this is questionable, but he more than likely is going to play. They do have Clint Capella out, but Bogdanovic is out, and then Zeller is out, and then they lost a big key, which was Jalen Johnson. So he's going to be out the rest of the season. The Hawks are struggling recently. You could see right there, the Hawks 5-5 in general, and then the under is 7. This is a big time contradiction because the line shifted up unless there's something wrong here. Let me see if I can take a look at what's going on. Maybe it's a wrong read. Let me see. Yeah, so it is a wrong read. The line started at 221, not 231. It started at 239, actually, not 231. That was the problem. It was being misread. Anyway, so that was for game one, Atlanta. I like the Pacers at a -5.5 is what I'm taking. I do have a bunch of player props. If you guys want that, let me know. I did share a bunch of them yesterday. There was a total of 6, and 2 of them lost. And the reason one of them lost was he missed by 1 rebound, which was Jokic. And then the other one, it was in general. The Warriors got blown out, so they sat out a bunch of players, and that's why it didn't hit because everybody was kind of sitting down. So, anyways, Let me know if you guys want that. I'll share it here. All right, so we got the Magic versus the Jazz. Magic are 5-5, or they went from a 5, they stayed at a 5. The Magic are favored in this game. I don't like this at all. There was a lot of reasons for that. Let me see if I can find my notes. They do have a 72% chance of winning, which is the Magic. That's just projections. The top players on this are Wagner and Banchero, and then on the Jazz side is Markkanen and Sexton. But these teams, you can't rely on these teams at all. The over under did go a little bit up. There's minimal professional money. There's nothing really happening in this game. You can see all these are contradictions right here, and I'm just staying away from that game. I don't even like the player props, to be honest. So I'm just going to stay completely away from that game. There's 9 total games. There's just 3 right now. I'm on the third one right now, and I'll just keep going throughout the slate here. So let me see if I can find my notes because I don't want to go through everything again. So the Nuggets, they have an elite defense. They're led by Jokic. They played last night, so they're tired. They're going to overpower the Charlotte Hornets for sure. That's why the spread is so high. The Charlotte Hornets have no chance on this. I said that yesterday about another team, and they came back and they lost by 2 points. So in the NBA, you never know. That's just sports in general. So the Nuggets are supposed to win this by 13 or 14 points. However, anything can happen. You could see the money is split in the middle, and that's because the Nuggets are tired. And I'm pretty sure the Magic played last night. Let me see. Did they play? The Hornets. Yeah, Hornets also played. So Hornets scored yesterday. Yeah, they played yesterday against the Clippers, and I had the Clippers at a 7.5, and that hit. Anyway, Nuggets are here. I'm going to stay away from this game just because they played yesterday. So, like I said, anything can happen. I've been burned on these high spreads. Even yesterday, I got burned with the Nuggets. I had them at a -7.5, and they won by 3, I think. So they didn't cover the spread. I'm staying away from this game. For the Rockets and the Nets, the Rockets have one of the best defenses in the league. The Nets they're hard to break 100 points. They rarely break 100 points. So I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to put it out there like that. But if you guys want it just for being on this live, I took the team total for the Nets on the under 99.5. So they're going against one of the best defenses, and they don't rarely break 100 points. So I took the Nets team total under 99.5. Okay. So Rockets, they're supposed to win this game dramatically. I didn't end up taking these guys. There's just too high of a spread. You can see this line shifted down, and that's because of the defense and the scoring of the Nets. The sharp is driving the total down. There's very little money pushing anything. These 2 guys are the top shooters here, and then this guy is one of the better ones for Rockets, but he's questionable. This guy's out, and this guy's out. Cam Thomas, I believe, was one of their top scorers for the Nets, so he's out. So that helps the under as well. So you got the Rockets. The Nets are 3-7 against the Rockets. Overall, they're 5-5, and then you can see the under is in line with what I just said. The Timberwolves, I got them at a -9.5. I forgot who I put that as a parlay with. Let me see which one I have here, actually. Let's see. No, that's not him. So I think I don't even know if I went with the Timberwolves or not. So they're supposed to win this game, but I don't think they're going to cover this huge spread. The Wizards are horrible, but that's a huge line for even for the Timberwolves. They are a much bigger team, so they could cover the spread. I'm just staying away. There's just too many little contradictions. So there's very little line movement. The under is slight. No major injuries for the Wizards. There's multiple people that are questionable on the Timberwolves. The Wizards are 9-1. This is a very big one. Wizards are 9-1 against the spread. So even though they suck and they're losing, they're covering spreads against the Timberwolves, I should say, not in general. So anyways, there's too many contradictions in that game. I'm staying away. More than likely, they're going to win by 20 points. That's what the projections are showing for the Timberwolves, but I'm not touching it. This one I do have is the Thunder. They started at a -10. Now they're at a -8.5. So that's actually going towards the other team, which is the Kings. The Kings actually are very solid right now. They're winning games. So the money is all over the over. There's a clear underdog movement. So it's going the line is going towards the Kings. There's no major injuries for either team. The Thunder are one of the best teams in the league. The Kings are 6-4 in general, just like I mentioned. They are doing a lot better recently. And what I did is I actually got the what is this? I got the OKC Thunder as one leg. So I got OKC Thunder as a money line, but I parlayed that together with something else. So I'll share that now. I'll just keep going. And it's actually the Knicks. So I did the Knicks, and I'll explain why. The Knicks are -3.5. So I did this as a 2-leg. I'll just actually show you. I'm so used to having to type it out, but I just got the slip right here. I'll just show you guys. It's I did this one at Caesars, OKC Thunder money line, and then the Knicks -3.5. Luckily, I got this is not the one. Never mind. But that's what I did for my second play. I'll just kind of break it down real quick. The Knicks line is moving. The Lakers are on a back-to-back. Pretty sure. Let me confirm. No, they're not. They played on Thursday. So they're not on a back-to-back. However, the Lakers are not going to be nothing to mess with, especially the Knicks at home have been excellent. I think their record is ridiculous. It's like 10-12 or something like that at home. Anyways, 8-2. They're healthy, surprisingly healthy. I think they're only missing Hart. You can see the very slight favor. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. Let's keep going here. The public is always on the Lakers. More than likely, it's just people that have money and they don't know what the hell they're doing. They just put the money on the Lakers because they like them, because they're the most popular team. So usually what I've seen is that the public is usually on the Lakers, regardless if they're good or not. You can see Anthony Davis is out. Let me confirm that over here. Yep. He's out. They got all these dudes out. Wood, he's been out for a while. And then LeBron James is always questionable. So let's go back to this. The Lakers are 4-6 against the spread. And then so again, that's a decent number. So the Heat and the Spurs, I'm not going to touch this game at all. These guys played last night. They went really hard against the Bucks. These guys are rested, but they suck. Let me see if I can pull up my notes instead of trying to rehash or think about everything. So let's see. So I have the information for the Suns as well. I'll say that after this game, but let's see. So I think the Thunder will win. Like I said, I think they will win, but I don't think they're going to cover that spread either. So the Spurs, I just said the Heat are trash. Here it is. I just wrote the Spurs are on a back-to-back and the Heat are trash. Those were my notes. There's no momentum. Right now, both of them want to get going for the momentum for the playoffs, but I don't think they have it. It's not in there yet. There's nothing that stands out to me on that game. And then I got the notes here for the Suns. So actually this is surprising to me is the Trailblazers are covering spreads. Let me see the line move actually. Let's see. So the line went from -3.5 to a 4.5 for the Suns, which is ridiculous to me because the Trailblazers have actually been winning games. The Suns do have a 57% chance of winning this game. You can see the tickets are all over the Suns. They're heavily favored for the Suns. These guys played yesterday. These guys rested. So the total is shifting up a little bit, and the money is strongly favoring the over. So I don't know, man. Take it for what it is. I'm staying away from this game. I don't like the Suns to cover this at all. I'm probably going to take the plus number on the Trailblazers, but I'm not sure yet. I'm going to see if I can find my here it is. So I have a bunch of props right here. If you guys want them, let me know. I see there's only like 5 people on here, so I appreciate you guys. If I can get some comments in here, I'm not sure if it's not working or whatever, but if I can get a couple of comments here, I'll share some of the props that I'm going with. I do have one UFC play. I have one parlay, actually 2 parlays in the UFC, and then I got 4 parlays in props for NBA. So let me know, guys. So to confirm, I'm going with 2 so far. I don't know what's going on with the comments. I don't know if it's nobody here or nobody commenting, but it's not coming through. So I'll just put these guys up here. This is what I shared. So I'm going with this one, and I'm going with this one. So Pacers minus 5.5, and then I got OKC Thunder money line, and then I got the Knicks minus 3.5. So this is a 2-leg parlay right here, and then this is a just a spread minus 5.5. I bought it back a little bit. That's why you see the minus 155 right here. All right, guys. So nobody commented. If you haven't done so, make sure you click on the link in the description. Otherwise, go to beastsportspigs.com. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit like on this video, and then click on free. I share a lot of this stuff on the free plan as well. So go to the beastsportspigs.com and then click on free. And also make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'm not sure what's going on with the comments, so I'll just share them with you guys, and then you guys can take them for what it is. So a lot of these, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, a lot of these NBA props are just tests. I did a very small amount of money, so don't quote me on these. But you guys can play them if you want. I actually went 4-2 yesterday, and the only reason one of them didn't hit is he missed by 1 rebound, and the other guy is they got sat because the Warriors got blown out. So again, the factor here is that the Wizards might get blown out. They might sit this dude down. Jalen Brunson. It's supposed to be a very easy game for the Knicks. I already talked about that. So anyways, this is one parlay right here. Normally you will not see me do 4 legs or 3 legs, but I'm testing things. And once I'm done testing, I'm actually going to just do 2 legs. So for example, this guy and this guy, and then I'll just do like their 23 line or whatever, 18 line or whatever it is. But I'm not done with this test yet. That's why I'm saying be careful with these. And don't quote me on these either. But this is a 4-leg. This is a 2-leg. This is a 3-leg. This guy played yesterday, so be careful with that. And this guy, it might be a blowout, so they might sit him out. This guy's solid. All season, he's been hitting this 25. It's like 95% hit rate. This guy, the Heat, you got to be careful with this guy just in general. They might sit him out. I don't know. I haven't kept up with the Heat at all. I just know that they're not doing good. And then Jalen Brunson, be careful with the blowout factor. And then for UFC, so this guy, I can't even pronounce his name for the money line. These 2 guys as a 2-leg, and then this one. You guys want to take a screenshot? That's cool. Otherwise, I'm gonna get going, guys. I appreciate you all. I don't know what happened with the comments today, but if you guys want access to this information right here, where I'm going through all this stuff here, if you guys don't want to bother going through all this stuff, if you do, then go to the link in the description or go to beastsportspigs.com, and then go to first of all, make sure you subscribe right here, and then after that, click on free so get the free stuff. And then after that, you can get the VIP if you want. We just give you all the stuff that we have. And the daily scraper data is the information where I give you guys all this information that I just talked about right here. And you would get that to your inbox. I actually sent this out this morning. And then obviously for the VIP guys, sometimes I do it the night before. So I'll give you guys the plays even sometimes on the night before. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Have a good day. I appreciate you all.